Rob and Slim Show.
Hey,
Ooh,
what's
look at
going
the
on?
TV there.
What's up, Sock Cop?
Man, ain't nothing to it. Wait, hang on. I gotta fix this dadgum
We're on the
audio
TV.
thing coming out of somewheres.
I'm honored.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, nope, that's not gonna show up. God, I hate Skype.
Let me see. Oh, that ain't it. Ah, there we go.
Oh, well, Slim's trying too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him
sweaty
showing up here.
tryhard.
Yeah,
Sock
we'll
Cop.
get it. We'll get it eventually. Nope, it's just a black screen. Ah,
Fuck, we can't see you, Sock Cop.
Oh no.
yeah, I don't
We
know. I
can
think-
see you, but the audience can't.
Yeah,
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, I'll try to a couple times here. It might be one of these guys,
Fun,
but
cool.
maybe not. Let's see.
Oh,
what
how
else?
you guys doing? Everything all right?
Yeah, we're good, man. We're good. How are you doing down there?
There it is.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Mobile,
Hey, look at me.
Alabama.
There I am.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but now I can see. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's all right.
That's cool. We can see us
Right
on the
back in.
TV. Yeah. It's,
Oh
it's
my
good.
God, it's like a picture in a picture.
Look at that. Isn't that neat? Technology, am I right?
That's
Love
really
it.
cool.
I love it. How have you been, Sock Cop? Have the speeders gotten worse since the pandemic?
Yeah, I got to tell you, everybody's been speeding like crazy all over the place. I've been having to go out there and try and slow them down. You know, everybody thinks that they're like, oh, I got to go to the store and get toilet papers or whatever. So off they go, you know, to get the toilet papers and speeding down to things. And
Yeah.
so I've been giving out the tickets. You know, I've been trying to spread the word, but obviously it's not working. So I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Have you been vaccinated, Sock Cop?
Yeah, I've been vaccinated. I got them old shots. I tell you what, I'm afraid I need to get one of them booster gimmicks they keep talking
Boosters.
about.
Yeah, they're the
to
new
get
they're the new rave. All the kids are getting boosters nowadays. What
Yeah.
where do they stick you though with the needle? In the
Well,
ankle?
right in this, yeah, right in this area here, right in the meaty part.
Yeah,
right-
that's a
Pretty much
meaty
anywhere
section.
between the mouth flaps and the weenus.
Ah.
Any there is good.
The weenus. That's a good spot to get a shot.
Yeah, well, you don't want to get it right in the weenus, but
Yeah.
anyway, close around it is okay.
Like
Weenus
right-
gets a little sensitive.
Yeah, it does get beat up sometimes. You look festive. You got some greeneries and lights for
Oh yeah.
Christmas.
Decorated for the holidays. Got me some lights. They were all tangled up. I didn't feel like undoing them, so I just sort of threw the whole wad of them up against the wall. You know,
Slap it.
it's
Yeah,
just easier that way.
it is.
But-
It's easy. And I didn't know. I didn't know if you changed the sock exterior up like a Christmas sock.
Oh, well, I do have certain accessories. I don't think I have any within arm's reach, but I do have like a little Santa Claus kind of hat, and I got some special sunglasses that I could wear, but, you know, I saved those for the company Christmas party and stuff like that.
Yeah. And has anyone ever gotten you gloves for Christmas? And it's just an awkward.
No,
awkward
nobody's ever gotten
situation.
me any sort of gloves. I don't know where I would put a glove. It would have to be, maybe I could put googly eyes on it, and it would be my friend. I guess that's what I would do with it. I don't
You
know.
should have a glove sidekick.
That would be cool. I would be down with that. I wouldn't mind a glove sidekick. Anything, you know, like I say, you put googly eyes on it, and I'll sit there and have a conversation with it, and that'll be my sidekick.
That'd be awesome.
I'm easy.
That'd be awesome. Have you done any shopping yet?
I've done a little bit of the shopping, but I tell you, it's been online shopping, so it doesn't really. I mean, I guess it works, but it doesn't feel like I've gotten anything done. It's just like a box shows up, and then I just put it in the closet. I'm like, well, that's that, but I don't have like the actual experience of going out and buying stuff.
That's
just,
the new. That's the experience now. We don't even have to leave the house.
Yeah, but it feels weird. It feels incomplete. It feels like I haven't done any shopping yet, even though I have. The credit card statement clearly says that I have.
It states all of it on there. What about baby sock? What is she getting?
Oh, baby sock. Well, I can tell you because even if she's watching, she don't know what I'm talking about. But I got her a couple little toys and things like that, and little things that she likes. She's really into. This is the cool thing about being 2 years old. You know what her favorite song in the whole world is?
Ooh.
The ABC song.
Ooh.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know how she's sort of like a college girl whatever the hit song comes on in the club, whenever the ABC song comes on. I mean, she is just ready to rock
it
and
out.
I cannot believe she ABC. I mean, she just goes hard. When she hears the ABC song. So I got her like some letters and things that she's gonna be super stoked. 'Cause she's gonna be
that's
like,
cool.
oh, that's a C. I know that letter. I know that letter. That's a C. And so she's excited about that. So I look
Nice.
forward to it. I can't imagine living life that way. I guess we all used to be that way at some point, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, none of us do. My kids are at the point where now they just want money, so they're like old and bitter now. They're just like, give me the cash. Everything you buy me sucks, Dad. So I'll buy my own stuff.
Yeah, I don't want none of your crap. I just want your money. just write it out to cash. And,
they grow up so fast.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I know. Any day now it's gonna be like that with mine too. So be like, remember you used to like ABCs, and she's like, shut up and give me the money, Dad.
Yeah. No, I like numbers and dollar signs.
Now, that's all I'm about now.
That's exactly right. But yeah, I got us some stuff, and it's hard, whenever they're really little, because you buy them stuff and then you got a 50-50 shot. Either A, they're going to play with the box for a few minutes and then move on with their lives, or B, it's going to be their favorite toy for years. Like there's no in between.
Yeah, you just hope. It's
I do the best you can.
One or the other, yeah. And what's your favorite VHS to watch at Christmas?
Oh, you know what? It's weird that you say that, because I actually just have to have that one right here. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yes! Yes!
What is that?
You guys like this?
Ain't no hole in the wash tub.
You got that right. Oh, you know what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. I must be
actually
too young for this.
I wasn't aware of this until fairly recently. People were chastising me. They said, "You haven't seen Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas? Get out of here with your garbage." So somebody sent it to me. My good buddy Bubba sent it to me on VHS, and it's fantastic. I love it.
Yes, it's so good, so good. It's one of the best. Slim has to see it now. Now we should shame him.
Yeah.
Now that's the way that it works. It's Christmas shame. It's a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I mean?
It's what keeps Christmas going, I feel.
That's right. That's the spirit of the whole thing. Is guilt. It's like, oh well, I got you a new PlayStation, but hey, I appreciate the gloves too. That's pretty good. Shame and guilt, that's a big part of the season.
And then you hold it against them the rest of your days.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, be like, whoa, well, I'm sure glad that I got these gloves over here.
Well, I see you made a Christmas CD, Sock Up.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Christmas album out there. It's called Christmas at a Reasonable Speed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When did that come out?
It actually came out a few years ago. And but I keep forgetting about it, and then every Christmas time I'm like, oh yeah, I made a Christmas album. I should tweet about it. And then I tweet about it, and then like 2 people listen to it, and then they go, well, that was all right. And then I wait till the next Christmas season, and it comes back around again.
Nice.
But it's fun. Yeah, I do. I do such traditional favorites as Santa on the housetop or whatever, and I got the Jingle the Bells. But my favorite's probably the Carol of the Doots, where I go like do 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 doots doots do do doots do 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 do. So like that Mannheim Steamroller song. I love that one.
Yeah. What about a sequel to the album?
I thought about that. I keep meaning to like add some new songs to it. But I got to tell you, these Christmas songs, folks, they're real stingy with these things, because most of them are like still copyrighted songs. So you're like, oh, I would like to do this. And then they're like, whammo, lawsuit. And you're like, whoa, get out of here with that garbage.
Yeah, I figured they were all royalty free at this point.
Yeah, you would think so. It's like, come on, where's your Christmas spirit?
Right?
Our lives,
Supposed to share.
But no. Yeah, you're supposed to, but they don't.
Giving
They're
season.
like, nope. Yes. I want that check. They're like your kids. Give me the money.
It's better to give than receive, is what we always were told.
That's what they say, but
Wow.
I think the
dirty
people
lie.
that say that are the ones that receive a bunch.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I loved Get Off My House Speeding Santa. That was my favorite.
Oh, you listened to it? Oh,
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, checked it out last time.
I'm always.
And Slim
That's
checked
fantastic.
out your buddy Jason's book. The
Yeah.
Jeff in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Is that new?
Jeff in Wonderland.
Here we go.
Oh, you got a picture of it ready to rock and roll. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. That's a book my buddy Jason Burglar. He's the useless assistant. He's sort of the guy that hangs around. I don't have any arms. It's hard to type with the weenus. So like when you guys send me a message, they say, hey, you say, hey, you want to be on the show? And then I say, hey, Jason Burglar, type to them, yes, that I do want to be on this show.
That's what I didn't know. I didn't know if you helped Jason write this or if you gave him ideas.
No, that's dumb. I would never give an idea that dumb. Jeff in Wonderland. He rewrote Alice in Wonderland, but named everybody Jeff. What kind of an idea is that? It's a terrible idea.
Fluffy Jeff. There's the Jeff Hole. There's a lot of good things.
Yeah. What is it? I don't. Oh my goodness.
Can I show the peeps just the chapter names here?
Yeah.
Great. Who's your?
Some
yeah.
Jeff's pool of tears.
Down the Jeff hole, Jeff's pool of tears, a pointless race, and Jeff's long tail. The Jeff sends in a little Jeff.
Ooh.
Advice from Jeff, who is a caterpillar. A pig, which is probably named Jeff. Not that it matters, and some pepper. A mad tea party full of Jeffs.
Ooh.
Queen Jeff's disc golf course. Jeff the Mock Turtle's boring story.
Ooh.
Who stole the tarts? Was it Jeff?
Jeff's
evidence.
Wow.
Spoiler alert, it was Jeff.
Okay.
He did do the crime. But yeah, no, that was a lot of fun actually. It was it's just and that's a great thing because that was written by old what's his name, that Lewis Carroll fella, and he's dead, so he can't do no suing.
No,
he can take his book and do whatever you want with it.
Sock Hop, this is my favorite part of the book.
I might rewrite that book too.
This is my favorite part of the book. It's about your buddy Jason here. Jason Burglar is just some dude who lives in Alabama, USA, with his old lady, his kid, and some pets.
That's the only part that I actually wrote. He said, "Sock Hop, would you write me a biography?"
I was mad he didn't mention you in it though.
Well, I told him not to. I was like, I don't want to be associated with
Don't
that
drag
book.
me in this. Yeah.
No, don't drag me, because I may want to, maybe I want to write a book one of these days, and I want to, if I send it out to Random House, I don't want them to Google old Sock Cop's book and be like, wait, you were associated with this garbage? Get out! No, we're not doing your book. So
I love that they all have name tags. They all have name tags that say my name is Jeff.
Yeah, because otherwise you wouldn't know. You'd be like, oh, well, there's Alice, but it's not Alice. It's Jeff. So you got to have name tags, which it doesn't mention that in the book, I don't believe, but it's just implied that everybody wears the name tag.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's good.
That is available as a stocking stuffer if anybody's interested. Because I do get a shiny nickel every time one gets sold, so I do like that part about it.
I like that too. I was gonna say though, does Jason charge you rent? Like, do you have to pay it forward for being there?
Oh no. No, there's no sort of no rental agreements or anything like that. I just sort of exist, and that character sort of exists, and I try to deal with him as least amount as possible, and that's the way that goes.
I say he's lucky to have you.
Do you and Jason argue a lot, or you guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, all the time arguing.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. No, he's definitely lucky to have me around. Because otherwise, he wouldn't even know how to put on pants. That guy, if it wasn't for me, helping him out, telling him what to do, he would have no clue.
Oh
that guy.
Man!
Basically, just take care of him, make sure that he brushes his teeth, things like that.
What is the one thing that you and him can never come to an agreement on?
It's almost everything. Actually, almost everything. He comes up with all these stupid ideas all the time. He's like, "Hey, Sock Hop, what if you was to do it? Whatever. Just come up with something stupid." And I'm like, "No, what are you, stupid?" And he's like, "Well, maybe a little bit." And I'm like, "Well, get out of here then when you garbage. Let me run my own career here."
I bet he's behind not giving tickets. He just wants you to give warnings.
Yeah. He's always trying to be like, "Hey, what if they're not going that fast? Just give them a warning." I'm like, "Well, that shows what you know. You don't know jack squat about the justice system, first of all.
No, that's no justice.
Second of all, you can't do that. You let people get away with stuff because everybody knows that speeding is a gateway crime. You start getting away with speeding, you're like, well, I got away with that. I could probably do some murdering.
Right?
Who's going to stop me? Exactly. I was out here speeding like a maniac and nobody said nothing. I could do some murdering.
Well, I got some warning.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be the same
I could
thing.
stab a few people and they'll be like, "Hey, quit that stabbing. This is a warning, an official warning." They'd be like, "Oh, sorry." You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all downhill. All downhill from there.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you have a police dog?
No, I've not been paired with a police dog. They do have the good sniffers. They could sniff out the drugs and whatnot. Which sometimes I have to call a guy. There'll be like a skunky smell, and I'm like, well, I got to call the dog guy. But I don't tend to work with the dogs because the dogs can get kind of chewy. You know what I mean? They get a little chewy on me. They think I'm like a tennis ball or something like that, and they get a little bitey and chewy.
Yeah,
So I try to avoid that because I don't want to get no snags in my cotton. I've got flawless cotton skin.
Is that Egyptian cotton?
This is no, I'm 100% made in America.
Okay.
So this is that good American stuff, 100%. You see those commercials? It's like the touch, the feel of cotton. You remember those commercials? That's me, baby. That's me.
USA, good old USA
right.
cotton.
100% made in the USA. Textiled in the USA, mom and daddy sock. was American citizens right here in the country, baby. Yes.
Right on Ellis Island.
So Sock Hop, you don't have a dog, but Rob had showed me on break earlier that New York City, they have robot dogs now.
Yeah, they have robot police dogs, and they're terrifying.
Oh my goodness gracious, they do. I haven't seen that.
I feel like nobody's learned from sci-fi that we should never have any robots.
Yeah, I know, right? Has nobody ever seen like Terminator or Chopping Mall or anything like that?
Yeah.
It always goes bad.
Yeah, always.
We're gonna have to rely on like a ragtag group of teenagers to save us.
I can show you here, Sock Hop. Let's see. Let me.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, hold on here. There's an ad.
Oh, of course, everything's got an ad.
Everything's got an ad, and I gotta make sure
this
you
robot
can
dog
see
brought
here.
to you by Alka-Seltzer.
That's it. Here you go. Here, let's turn the volume up here.
Look at this thing.
It's been a rough year for the NYPD. Crime is reaching record levels in the city, and today,
Dingy.
in blue was sent out to its first crime scene.
Ooh, that's spooky. That's frightening.
The newest member of the NYPD's Technical Assistance Response Unit. Yes, a robot dog that's hounding city streets, assisting its handlers in saving lives and protecting New York's finest.
Allows the NYPD.
I don't know. They're a little scarier than him with their assault gun.
I got scared. I was expecting robot dog, and then that guy showed up.
This allows them to use the least.
Real dog at least has like sad eyes.
So are we retiring the regular dogs? Like, what are we doing?
Kill dog.
Following a year of social unrest.
Look at that thing. That thing's got bad intentions.
I like his chest flap. I think that's like an intake for something. Why does he have a hose?
I know.
Is that his tail? He's got a wrapped up hose on his butt.
There?
Yeah, like they're not scary enough. One guy had a sledgehammer.
So DigiDog took its first steps.
Oh my goodness gracious! And then there's that guy,
Richard
Yakovas, standing live outside for no reason. Why do they do that?
Big
Why do they always
nostrils.
have the reporters like, "Hey, go stand outside for a while"? What do you want me to stand in front of? Something relevant to the story? Nah. Just
Look at how fast it's moving.
Look at his hose.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Is he gonna pet it?
Is he gonna start humping?
You got to feed it like nuts and bolts, like a little treat.
What does it defecate?
Oh, that's true. I don't know.
I have so many questions about DigiDog.
How does it make more? Does it have a litter of 7 to 8 other robot puppies?
That'll be soon.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Yeah, I hadn't seen that. I've seen things similar to that. You know, those videos get passed around on the internet. It's like, hey, look at this, Boston people or whatever out there with the robot things, and it's like dancing and doing stuff. But then it like slips on a banana peel, and you're like, oh well, I ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, not now though.
Yeah.
The robot cop dog is quite terrifying.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a whole different deal. The cop dog will come in there and be like, I smell drugs. Be like, no, you don't, cop dog. Get out of here.
Like regular dog, you can at least like throw a hot dog at it. And while it's eating the hot dog, you run away or some steak or something. Like,
you can't even kick like the robot dog.
No, you break your
like you're just.
Yeah, you break a toe, and then you're like, nothing happened. And then the robot dog be like, police brutalities, and then whammo, you got to use another thing on your record.
Ooh, yeah, you don't want that. Were you ever suspended for anything like that, Suck Up?
No, I've never been suspended for anything like that. There's been a couple of times where the people are like, hey, why don't you go out there and stop the what blah 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 blah, and I'm like, did you say ticket speeders? Okay, and then I go out and do that.
It's not even on your radar.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about that.
You leave that to the other guys.
I'm worried about.
No.
I say you got to pick one thing that you're good at and just do that really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be out there just half doing stuff. You want to do one thing full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's my philosophy. So that's what I do. I'm good at catching the speeders, dadgummit. So that's what I do. And I leave all this stuff, to the robot dogs, I guess now.
Yeah, we all gotta surrender to them. What about a cartoon or a movie? When is that coming for Sock Hop? Maybe on Nick or PBS Kids?
Oh no, that would be cool. No, I pitched the thing to Adult Swim a while back, and they were like, "Oh wow, well we'll call you," and that was the last that I heard of that.
Yeah.
But I do have I don't know, I got an idea for some things I would like to do. I just got to get out there and do it.
Nice. Yeah, I heard Adult Swim isn't the easiest to deal with.
No, it was not fun. It's not a very helpful thing because you go in, you're like, hey, look at this, I'm feeling good about myself, and then you got a group of people that are like, hey, you know what? Hey, you know who sucks? You.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel good. You should not feel good about yourself at all.
Like, oh,
Go
well,
rethink your life.
Yeah.
let me shrink myself into a tiny puddle of ooze because that's what I feel like right now.
I feel like
it's okay.
We're too late to the party with that. Like if we had come 10, 15 years ago to them, like then that was the time to get in. Now
they're all stuffy.
Now they're all uppity and corporate.
Yeah, now they're all big for their britches, and they're like, "Oh, look at us, we got this." And if you come up to it with a show that makes some sort of sense, and they're like, "Nope, makes too much sense. Don't like that. We only like shows where there's cartoon pretzels that go to a school that teaches magic, and also they cuss a lot."
Yeah,
that's what we like.
That's it. You got to pepper in some profanities there, Saka.
Yeah, I need to do that, but I just don't like that. It's too. I mean, that's fine. It's okay. I enjoy plenty of movies and television and things with profanities in it. I'm no Puritan or anything like that, but I just, I don't do it myself. I just don't like to do it. I feel every time I do it, I feel Grandmama Sock looking down on me from heaven, wanting to slap me with a shoe.
Yeah, she still judges whether you know it or not.
Exactly. Yeah, she's always looking down, and if I slip and accidentally say a cursey word whenever I don't do my mustache just right or something, I can feel it.
Did she discipline you hard when you were a baby sock, when you were a tiny sock?
No, not really, but it was just it was the threat of it. That was all I needed. She didn't actually need to put, leather belt to my face or anything like that, but she just had to say that she would. And I was like, I'm sorry, Grandmama Sock. And that's the way that it went,
Yeah.
She just had to tell me she'd beat me up, and I'd say, I'm sorry. And then I'd straighten up. So it worked. Threats of violence worked pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, you don't want anything bad to happen from your grandma.
No.
You always want to be good for them.
Yeah, I always want to be good for the grandparents and things like that. Want to be proud of me, and do the things. That's why I try and stop the speeders. That's my little way of making the world a better place. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? If I was a poet, if I could rhyme words real good, I'd be out there like one of them Robert Frost characters and writing poems and be like, look at that. But I can't do that. Not very good, but I can stop the speeders.
That's what my next question was going to be. Have you ever written a poem?
Whoa, really? Wow. What are the odds of that? No, I've tried to write some poems before, but I don't, a lot of the words seem unnecessary to me. So I actually went through one time and tried to rewrite some poetry. They say if you want to learn to do something, you should go after, imitate the masters and things. So I was looking at Robert Frost poems and I was like, man, you know that one where he goes like, I was in a horse in the woods or something like that. He said, and then I stopped and the horse was there and I was like, this is too much. You had to cut all these words out. So eventually I just cut it down until it just said the word horse.
I like that.
Yeah. This is all you need. Just picture a horse. Like isn't that poetry right there?
Yeah, just horse.
That's all you need.
I wrote this poem, Horse.
Horse. See, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it paints a picture. Now I'm seeing a horse in my mind, and then, but you're not also, beating me over the head with all this imagery.
Yeah.
Now the horse, maybe in my brain, the horse is on a ranch, or maybe in your brain, it's on a mountain. You know what I mean? It leaves the viewer room to interpret.
Maybe you roll the R so they have more time to interpret. It's horse.
Yeah, that's true. A horse. Maybe there's a guy sitting on the horse. Maybe the horse has a job.
Maybe there's a guy about to steal a horse and he just doesn't.
Could be. Be like, hey, I'm going to steal that. Never mind.
So, Sockop, this might be too much to ask because I know it's not your book.
Whoa.
But a lot of times we have authors will read like a page or two from their book. So would you be willing to read like a page from Jason's book?
Yeah, I'll read that garbage. Just know that I didn't write it.
Yeah,
and I do not condone any of the words in there.
I don't know if you want to just read it. I don't know. I kind of lost it here. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know.
I don't know if I have a copy hanging around. He kept trying to give me one for my birthday, and I kept throwing it in the garbage.
I might be able to if I figure this out. Here we go, Kindle. All right, I got it.
That makes me so happy that you have the book.
And I got it right here. So, we'll pick like the first page of a chapter. What chapter do you think you want to read?
Down the Jeff Hall.
Down to Jeff Hall?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we
All
start
right,
at the
so
beginning.
we'll do right at the beginning there,
hooked.
and then let me just display it for you here, and there you go. Can you read that all right?
I can read that. Yes, indeed.
Cool.
Let me adjust my glasses.
All right.
All right, they're adjusted. So here we go. Let me read this thing here. This is Jeff in Wonderland, a story very similar to Alice's, except her name is Jeff and so is everybody else's. A terribly stupid book that was written by my friend Jason Burglar. Chapter 1, Down the Jeff Hole. Jeff was getting really tired of sitting with her sister Jeff by the river and was totally bored. Once or twice she had peeped at the book her sister was reading, but it was old and public domain. And what is the use of a book, thought Jeff, if it's so old? She was trying to decide whether taking a selfie in the grass would be worth the trouble of getting out her camera, when suddenly a fluffy white Jeff with crazy pink eyes ran close by her. That wasn't so weird. Fluffy white Jeffs with crazy pink eyes ran around all over the place all the time. And Jeff didn't think it was all that weird to hear the fluffy white Jeff say to itself, oh man, I'm gonna be late. When she thought about it later, she thought maybe she should have thought this was also weird. But at the time, it all seemed fine. But when the fluffy white Jeff took a watch out of its pocket and looked at it, Jeff started to stand up because she remembered that she had never seen a rabbit that could afford a pocket watch before. Burning with curiosity, she ran across the field after the fluffy white Jeff and caught up to it just in time to see it jump down a large Jeff hole under the bushes. There we go. And if you want to know the rest, buy the daggone book.
Buy the damn book. But that was
really cool.
Perfect, Sock Hop.
Thank you, Sock Hop.
Sock Hop, we have to wrap it up, but it's always great. Always great talking to you, my friend. Where can everybody find you?
Oh, well, you can find me. I'm a Sock Hop pretty much all over the place on the internet. So I mostly spend a lot of time on Twitch now. I do Twitch streamings ever since they killed my good friend Periscope. So I'm on Twitch now, twitch.tv/SockCop. If you Google Sock Hop, it'll probably come up. I am not a plastic clip that holds socks together in the dryer. That will come up, but that's not me.
What about the TikTok? You try any of that?
I am on the TikToks. Yeah, TikTok's on the Sock Hops. I don't do very good at it because it frightens me.
Yeah.
Every time I open that app, there's like a like some sort of teenage child yelling at me.
Oh,
some sort of weird dance.
Yeah, they do that. You know. They do that on there. Sock Hop, have a Merry Christmas, my friend.
You guys too. Thank you so much for having me. Smooches for yours.
Smooches.
We'll talk to you cats down the road.
Talk soon, Sock Hop.
Smooches.